Menua pa no na wadogo me nansen but nkakra krebe yi esu nua nya wonua no enti honorable Eastern Regional Minister no peme ma wache pa na mdurukofo dua so dia na me ma me menua ba bibia anti Felicia Nkansa ofili na peme wache ana fe anti Mary Asante wo nsu kwawo koku sa na efre wo no pe me ma mu nyina ache pa na enenso eye akua doma we nurse ni ewo Medimoses Prostate Center ewo Kumasi branch nene ewa woda if you now for 4 abusuan obi bia o say happy birthday akua adoma of Medimoses Prostate Center Kumasi branch. A very good morning to you and a happy belated birthday to comfort Dua Jiwa and as Abuajewa Kufrudia na wo if Runia Benizanyako eho and I'll say watch your Emma happy birthday belated one of course and ne ano pay and na ne kra e kra no ayira men hu a nyamna me ye enti once again sister Lydia Sewa Boache anointed fabrics dan soman ene wa woda bifia pe meba ho na ya bedi nkomo ena no pe bidwafo e kra do fie ha na memma nko a ene ye wo fie ha na nkomo e bedi nsa medi kan boss kire mansa na ye kɔ no newspapers bi di aba a mo ka se Ghana card no ene National Identification Authority peni oda no Professor Tifa akasa e kire se won ne yisi se do mbetumi ahwe na ma link Ghana card to our voter registration system no mun nyama na ekoso boko ntino do gidi se ebetumi yusu beboa ma abato na koso ye nanso samba kaya yedi nkomo ofie ha ami ebisa sanye bia Ghana card no ene ya abato nsusu aso no ebetumi bibi wo mu ama yisi pay for ka se bibi sa hye ni ho but bibi sa eya aba na hwan na de ba ebedi ehon nkomo pa sanse eyasem hia bato wansam na ye kan na fe World Cup no enra wo hwe manim ha balls ne gugu hai eno ye hyase sidiga bebobo ne enti e beka wansam na fe ya hwe orak no furata say oh you're sorry papa truly sorry but what should I say ono omen sikasam omen ni sikasam no wontoto empansam no ensay no wabo men yesikasam ho ban ye papa ebro pie committee na nemu so no nsem abeye bebre yes contingency fund na say vote no de sako wura mako yisika bi akowura mi ahodo bi hu nsem bebre nti sanse no nyina ye nsem a ye behwe na aka nsem na no pe na bedwafo be kamensa me no bedi nkomo me bi nkom so pe eye Bernard Mona eye political activist enkane no oye PNC amayekunu dwam training bena kwa aba
ni majoso
bibi aboko
bibi anhya danye boko
ade wapomuden ana se
kroma ashe
enye se ayeshi ija to manashi
ashe
oh really
and as otie keno for that any akandrama na okoyiwa parliament na they won say
akandrama in dia way
or concert party
the committee anymore no so to me can say also for that acquitted himself creditably
me say
showing that he did not mismanage the economy.
He was full of concert.
Okay with the beba no so you do wa na waka na fi ahwe say concert ampa no kuyi say da pa akere na odunya focaless Kingsley ahenkra tama west no se bedwani opani mene na abre so ono so na bre da machi no
Kobra
ona wakwa aba
ya
ebi aboko
pa na muso e
adum
ehu wache
mi wo ho
bi aboko
ya yi ho adum edu bia na ya eja oba pani na waje teenager so ma na metachiri boko
no abra
mehwe ana fe ye wo His Excellency Honorable Sampiyale nkane na oyega na ba na musini ewo India memu sumo mai wa manyose mu ache yi papa His Excellency akwaba
ye ja mejo
bia boko
oh ya me na dom
mu ache
ye nwe ya ze ne wo
adum bon no hwe bi eno hwe bi
oh mu hwe bi
aha so far share your share opening ceremony. Even before the opening ceremony, said amount for Yajiche who Qatar for someone sent about $200 billion. And on they organize a tournament, you know. I bet we be a dream first in the history of World Cup, say host nation. Yasheno opening match, you know. Any somehow between academic back from basement.
Well, yeah, I mean, confess it, I'm a football fan.
Oh, okay.
I like tennis. And what I saw, Madam Hun was Katan. I am a Yusopi. Sunday now, McKenkan in the World Sports News. The conspiracy of the West that any Adibia Obeyano, maybe apart from the West, Onya Papan, I think they were hugely disproved. The opening session, it combined almost all the previous World Cups. Bibi Kakra were World Cup previously. What they come? It's Oya Sonko. It's me just there. Fancy Nkobine Efuma and Kata Wankona Yekwafu.
Sure.
Qatar proved that every country is capable of doing anything. And you know, the West should please excuse us of their arrogance. Qatar is hosting the World Cup.
Sure.
As the Kusa men who are Qatar for when you're there, they are sticking to their national rules. National rules is there. So what's the one pair? Because the whole plane from Germany was returned. It was sent there. It was exhibiting LGBTQ designs. They said, no, go away. And Germany, of all people, were reduced to go and bring another plane. Yeah. So, and if you look at their preparations now, baby was a ha, one name is cigarette to ha, one head them. And they are enforcing it strictly. And that is what I like about the tournament. As for the games itself, I mean, football. Sometimes when Japan had permission, you are there, no penalty. But so for the first time, Uruguay. Let me better watch Uruguay. Ecuador. Let me better watch on so that the so hosting team the watch Shahwana.
I'm a tournament.
Or dim tournament. Yeah. But on the whole, I mean, I enjoyed the preparation more than even the football.
Okay, that's it. Honorable. Yeah. So the also show the football fan. So how about border?
I kakra.
Now, goalkeeper. School team.
Course.
Course. Hey.
Course pa.
I see.
And the minye easy.
Unye easy sir. Bibi na bibi ntra. Kababa yara nka ka ubi.
Oh, you mean you? But my main case, Kwabra, we have something out of the normal. Qatar for naturally different. And the chess for the first time, a whole stadium, Great Stadium, air conditioning, a boom from near the back. We could have area. Not just as a hotel, you know, and a wall the middle part of the stadium. Oh my yard, partner say, won't be yes, I we are a World Cup to beat any day. But no man shut down shape opening match. In fact, we are not many see because Omankasano, apart from some preparation, no, and you know, the enemy express a bayano. Almost shut down ni form, no. Between a progress on a core anymore. The first between the acco. But I can say, whether without them, no, this tournament will be one of the best. A reason being said, we don't say no. Your friend is saying, Tikita, as on Mutuni in Asa. There is no way we would be a catcher and say, Omu free moi. Tournament in your day. Eh, yeah, ticket Nasa.
Okay.
Ghana matches a crap of grass, we will pay ticket at the Wunya.
Enti me feel say enya dia ebe hard room free moment from any problem. Na there so here me friend say almost teams e buy nyina obi is retain the culture. O Uruguay for, o Senegal for, o Ghana for.
Yeah.
nuanom de menua ambassador Shibi ubia as a copy ho ana be say same color
me Ghana yi away brain
omu nyina ji omufugu kama na area safe play mu na effect it was so refreshing.
It was beautiful.
And I wish I no be propel on kra moment me aye more. Now for the first time in the history of Ghana, you call World Cup. Ya nsheda anye hu didi ane anti hu didi bebre say players we play. We share from 2006 start here. Na Sami Kufuor mu wum. Bob Michael Essien. I guess the quarter kwana me nim no. Free Liberty Conference for. But you know na edin e wo krom. Omu free about 2010 South Africa crap with the nature say South Africa in the kankan. I could see Brazil. This time around, the answer and Yasi Nipa Baku, Jahani Pawaj, Thomas Partey, Amati Amihu, English Premier League every week. Omoma Kano, didn't say me identify as a winner. But they did well. So for this team to go and score Switzerland
2-0.
I tell you, it's because Switzerland, I say Italy, I say Germany, I say Spain as I. Now say, you're friendly and you're friendly. And that's the most important thing. Yeah. And I can tell you, so this team will go very far. Now, I'm surprised you see the brick that the builder rejects shall be the cornerstone. And I want to believe, say, Satimi Bayade. Now, near Ayade Mesri, and run may share South Africa for sports channels back home. No one make a commentary be. And I Ghana for, yes, support Ghana for, and here mind. Yes, all my call run a coffee for players, a free baby. And the course is, oh, Ghana for what would Brony womb? Back of France, who be before, call you come before. We are Brony call BNO 18. Oh, Soji, a friend is saying, where are we? Only a Ghana phone quad and as a Ghana phone I won. Baby, you should be as we are for my idea. On the bomb and I and the best show me had to go. Yanka say, oh, France. And that's what the landing in Oshego. But I will soldier them on. I will ask them to keep faith with the country and ensure say yeah man sika in the animal kind. Omo form a coma. Any or my hoarding and tie a friend is a ton of me on Mukwechi. Now omo to say Ghana your spirit. Any empire yes. Now what share I mean Atari showing ya. Me sure says there will be a Nyansa, I mean, Borosa word no. Na so kaso ko we na so de batakali kakra ko park no so a. Obenyaska. Ndi mo a ye mo kwa France da mo ko mo nwen ho. Unya batakali 10 kra kwa. Me sure so obenya dollar kakra de ba be yo ade. We dey business advice free of charge. Enti memesre coach fo no so omonya circumspect. Me enfe din me de meta we achi minimum we and the say we bomb one woman bono fit says so bono na say mo or your midfielder you ka odi Ronaldo for sa 11 egugu park so you be show bebre and the say Ronaldo go and no bond Ronaldo ko or your midfielder or a defense or a friends attacker yen hwe ne sa na infama Ghana entumpo sa World Cup now the obehu glory de beba kroma
mo glory na de ye hwehwe keke en ne hu hia pa Bernard en Senegal for bo money or top good player no we pra enti enya do betumi abobo no bi but ne mranche no so ka say me say pra no we pra no oni omumu but some be she din kunimu ahoro bebre da hye na nunyam enya very motivating say unua no mo betumi aka bibia te sade afa ho
ma menchia ambassador Sampi Yade and Carlos Nana Otumrika the first as is here Honorable Carlos Ahenkura Nana Otumrika the first
Nana Otumrika the first Brika be no tu
Parliament or coffee paper now
oh it's the first I didn't mean I'm an interview first time honorable now was let me get it
at the Oka said now or your goalkeeper no me say goalkeeper Otumrika
because say there one
and I say goalkeeper say
Otumrika ball
hey na ball but Otumrika she Otumrika to us over show
this man loves MPP more than Ghana I bet you
more than Ghana.
one statement in our issue, you know. I see the MPP inside me. One can say the Ghana inside me. I see the MPP inside me.
Yes.
Anyway. Qatar 2022, after all the long talk, Enra Bibia Eshasia. Na somehow na me share foreign media and sana maba local media. We share the BBC and other media houses of the West. Deliberately, no more year opening ceremony no. Na omo at the documentary. Afa near they describe as the scandal leading to the award of the contract for Qatar. Now opening ceremony and here they were showing the rest of the world say corruption be ACA leading to the award of the World Cup to Qatar. And I was so disgusted. But again I took a painful lesson at the YMB before. If this thing were to be hosted in their country, the Arab world, the African world, will be showing every corner of the opening ceremony. But they chose otherwise. Said, Omobefa Kwaimbiso, in order to bring a dent, say an Arab nation is hosting the World Cup. Eno nana eyameya. Eno nana eyameya pa say our world cannot live at the mercy of the West. We have to find a way. Say yebetimi adwin afrom. The opening ceremony was magnificent.
Yes.
Nanyema ekoye, you can see say they did a lot of preparation. Sure. Say a country will be told that your weather is said that it cannot host the World Cup. Na oman from margin say yebetimi host the World Cup. Inti there na omope a certain temperature. Na omo aye artificial temperature through air conditioning. Say stadium be ye. They put so much in order to get the World Cup to a stage. And the only thing you can say about this is to be talking about scandals and bribery and why Qatar deserved to host the World Cup. Until 2010 or 2014, that Africa hosted the World Cup. Yes. How many times have we not participated in the World Cup? How many times has your friend is saying, Arab world not participated in the World Cup? In participating in the World Cup, we contribute to the global economy. Hotels, we go on tours. Na bibia ako. But when it comes to the turn of the other world, the rest of the world doesn't want to appreciate. Bibia eko ye. Obienim say Qatar doesn't have a strong football, or it's not a strong football country. And to go into an opening match with a South American country, Southern Americans are known to be the football, your friends saying, portion of the world. From Chile to Ecuador to Uruguay, Omunina to Brazil. You know that that is the heart of football. In fact, football is what they eat, is what they sleep, and is what they drink. To start the opening match against a tough, because Ecuador, Nansanya almost share Brazil. So for Ecuador to beat one of the favorites in the tournament, leading to this championship, next year say they are not an easy team. And so I think say Enra, Qatar did what they could do. Obviously, the fear. Obienim say you are meeting one of the giants in the world. Now you go into an opening match to meet. Until the first session, no omo bre ansana. But in the second half, they managed to keep their own. Omo intimi and share goal, but now Ecuador so intimi and share goal. And then the first African team will be playing Senegal. Yeah. And Meno, Obia ya selected no, say Onkobo in this tournament. You are as good as the best in the world. Kabana, you cannot come and be the host of this show if you were not good. Yes. The fact that also but na show is say who host the show no. Meaning that any other person that has sat before you, you are as competent as that person. Money is out. It's an opportunity for the person coming to play the role money to play to shine and to become a bigger money. Into sani pakrono fan diagro. Because enne enna ese onchirese onim near opese onye. I think it was Colombia. They were going for one of this World Cup. And their top player could not go. Last minute, Omokofa James Baye. In that tournament, James shined and won best player in every game. Otimi Boye. If the original player, I think, Dean Banako, if the original player,
14,
yes, if the original player, no Koya, the name of James will not come up, and he would not have won the best player. So I think that look, and in the group that Senegal find themselves, they must win against the Netherlands in order to have a good chance against Ecuador and probably beat Qatar to progress to the next stage. I am hopeful, say they will qualify to the next stage. Senegal is one of the strongest team in Africa. In fact, the strongest team so far in Africa on more tournament. As for Ghana, any more appearance in there, it was magnificent. Say Ghana to me, I share Switzerland. For me, football. Football.
Okay.
And I think that they must not just think that share Switzerland and Switzerland share Portugal. But the any Nigeria board draw Ghana. And yes, sir. And you call Nigeria and you call 1-1. Portugal share Nigeria 4-0. So if Nigeria is of the same strength with Ghana, now Portugal it me share more 4-0. Now Yensu share Switzerland 2-0. It means that Ghana and Portugal are of the same strength because Switzerland it me share Portugal 2-0. Naturally say we are of the same strength. And to go in here, it has to be how you are able to hold onto yourself. Into Thursday, I am confident the Black Stars will come at top of the group.
Sure.
They will win the 3 points that is needed.
That's right.
And I'm not sure that it will just three points, but it will come with 3 goals.
That is it. That's all we are all looking for. Now the NJ about okay. And tiene Senegal so at the India Basha so you kwan say ye be die chiri na kunim ni ba ye nyina so yetumi aye na aye fefe ye show bi enkran ebibiremu yenkote anim na Ghana nge cup no famra for the first time in the history of Africa no the World Cup no ye gibi se na Ghana ye call South Africa etunko boy ho bode abrantia ye no be san hia Uruguay ye be show mo mo were be ho
Na say ono okobi ena Asamoah no nkobi
Asamoah nkobi
manya de
nyehwe so ye Asamoah foforo ho mbeba ayi ye hwe anabokala sahinkra ayi we share the Bokrat they find anymore or say it will be a tragedy not to use Ghana card to vote in 2024 Professor Tefua next NIA Penny Odano you know say Ghana card ye no ye di kan ka so mo de beto aba ama yisi be chirichiri mu say eno enye ade obegina so e de ato aba anaso be so de ato aba but utie said the Professor Tefua Kenya just say yam fan to aba na e baby bia em to be tragedy minim the entire workers at the batu chirichiri mu na also so far Ghana card no registered nipa more than 70 million. Very authentic. I'll be to be say asimesi obintini said that na ye hwe ye to aba so a nipa dodo a eto aba ene de di nkunu se ye ne se betumi abantini ebisa say is he the one to advocate for the use of Ghana card send ye betumi aboa me betumi ato aba no ana say na bibi wo ho a ye nim e de na wo ka e de fa sa nsemu a onunyafo ye kan
yo okay kwabna I'm say who kind story ni here it's not specifically say kofa Ghana card na kochina police station na kochina kotwaba he's talking about integration na on say abain make us abain etwam previous government obia yes I show some willingness be say as a Ghana yenya ID card in fact so many years ago one man omoko kodibo am catch na a document of utmost important. That me France a police state. Unam krum kra keka police commission no be so kalante kanante. And this woni bia. And non kwa your offense. It is so. It shaped that country's friend saying efforts towards ensuring say omo mindful ni obia wokro ni mo was well catered for and as well registered, and anything that they wanted to do, they know who was where, and at every time they were able to do it better. Ghana ADA started since President for time. This is the time I hit me enya akwanya ayen in a big way. Send you can 17 million plus. And crowd will say on a daily basis 200,000 people are registered by the organization. Now what near Oka and say I Ghana it may a document be say. Na say Ghana emri bi ba ye polling station ko Twaba. Na say yentumi integrity sa database, two databases together. Not just say in the first place. Number two, Adiachi sen nipa yin nkwala bebrina na omo fall into the voting bracket already 18. Sene Ghana card na in 2 years time ukonya 18. So what easy for a friend saying a platform so automatically he's even a friend saying alerted say you are due for voting. Say the UK any abuche we na what one atro what time so bit me vote here with me about atro say you are eligible now for voting ni atro procedures in the man be easy will have the opportunity to even do this
na your system na you will betumi ayesa your address system na isa na manema we betumi ayenisa because akwada no wo baby to trace somebody with unipan identification card ekra no address system no kra no said that enkoyi papanti and no between possible sir. If
we put our minds to it we can do it. Sabita fraja kwala we 6 years 7 years I will register or one number with UK me fan say national security na NSS number e wo UK say obedi 18 na e bia fia na otim nya hwa na oda so tie obedi time we so to aba no e bia no watu kra free looting akotran leads. But they have fashioned out a system. They will be able to determine where this person is and write to the person.
Okay.
Alternatively, once you are what the 18, you can go into EC and tell them so what the 18. You don't need to go and show any documents. And as our guarantee system, so yes. They will go into their system and fish it out and tell you some what the 18. We are only trying to bring a seamless process. Ombe bibi ebema Ghana fonya sa NIE sika ebi edi asa adwuma yebenya ho mfaso enye ploy bi anase akwanya bi a omanfo bi pese omu yusu ADBT system enye possible but rather be boa me no mi no ye wo krom ha ye wo krom ha aya ye voters registration kwala edi 16 and 17 na ekokoyebi why because any credible database bi a wo ba bi a say we were this 16 and I say we this 17. So Mr. Frache, a hospitals crowd. Nipa saying na bet me akwa say last 3 weeks oma e wo no omo database ni obi e di say opa hospital e wo kwabranse si ayenko nko say bia wa wo de krata na say wa wo krata kwa wo hunu it is a man yadum na say nya National Identification Authority na so mba be yes processes we nyina amayin na so yam find integrity a very say critical areas and I say programs ye wo krum hanum na amboa system no se be yi sa entro ne friend is saying etwamene ene sa mentime ho ase ne aladuma na asem bi emfiri mu a na se eho amayin fa so bia me feel say me support it near NIA4 can. The two databases should be merged. Now me nya sure so me o ka say instead of voters ID card ba ko to aba no fa wo national ID there be Ghana card be me sure but e mo di Ghana card no ekọ akoto sorry voter ID go to aba na automatically you dey merge Ghana card no. Let us note something. Me so beka se na ska bebrebe we nyina na wo de ba be merge ne e be den na time ben na hwan ni sisi and asa e kwa akoto aba 2024 every year bia if I'm not mistaken easy 4 year voters exhibition a obi akoko hwe se ampa se wudin wo mu a normal limited registration one more di 18 afi number system. This is the point before say nee say me voters ID card and me Indiana card e fa match ya down by yes voters exhibition na me akwohwe say me did as wo mu a sebeko na o ma so Ghana card no me na scan it o man ka so software no scan na or the incorporate ya just 1-2 minutes job obetumi ayama nipa bia obebia enya de avini ya got chance akofa pen paper akope Uganda card won se nyina yakase de incorporate there bi just sadie ya wode ye verification ya de kwa de nsese there are softwares hardwares between the sadie scan Uganda card na it will merge with your thing na fe one more ye nkwala anu a afi number be di 18 anu nya ni 18 no anytime abedi 18 easy kra hunu ansa na wo akọ easy ho 2023 they will do the voters registration or voters exhibition normal limited registration 2024 ombe bi ansa na akoto aba every year bi amen no menu say omoye I don't see any reason why this should be a problem at all se Ghana fo nyina do madwe mema won se wo paniye ye nyina pese ye nya election na enu se credible a obi an konko wi an nyonko ana se obi an konko kan kire nyonko se wa wi ame ye mfa nyoma no tutu na kwen ni make sure mo to aba nyina obi adi se eso to aba
ebi mu ka se NIA fo akasa kra no edu baby wo mo system no wa nanse abeka bra se ye fa en register your sim card si edu baby obi betumi aba ni information no enye ono no fom so a ebi NIA fo no fom so na ebi a odipa no the card in sentiment card was leading from Nkransa okọ Nkransa office say omra greater kra oba 3 times in sanka TNT or the cover increase so maybe in such people no ebe den na wotumi anya rehemu say obetumi ato aba ni bi anaso obetumi anya Ghana card there so dey the frustration na ombeku through na sefo na and afi so no are we ready say your network system na nkasa kra so no eye adwuma say they say etumi eye no na etumi aboa your excellency
system bi enu wo ya seamless system bi enu wo ya make us a problem in at least ubenya some margin of error in sa we win kete ade a wote eba mu a ye fa kwan mi so ni a resolve ye wo 2 years o kase ye wo mre ana se wo kwashi mi abisa ye wo 2 years to election 2024 no December 6 2024
yes
enye and anything that they want to do, they have more than 24 months to do it. I don't see any reason why they will not be able to do it. In any case, Sani Paya Wokas also free Sujani as a broom by twice, as a 3 times in Grand by. Say, Adia Nanka easy for a was our database of system. Ebian can grant him and who has Obeba and Quebeco ni municipality.
So, no, card, no, and I say it to me, yeah, authentic and sana, it to me, I'll link you with the yeast.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Say almost will link with easier. It will even give us more leverage. Apart from say we need Ghana, we need NIA crowd district, and that's a municipality. Who easy all these people have the database that omit me check your amount. And if you think say you have a mistake and there's a problem with your card, the good old professor has been coming on air to every time to educate us on how to go about these things. Many sure say idea say as a nipa baku I agree. Say they face challenges, they saw some difficulties, but the most important thing right now, they say, yeah, you need to dream back home. They make it just a problem be a teaching problem you solve it, and as a problem be a omunya with regards to success, churning out success. No, you better be a one be a successfully, so that you and I will not have anything to say in the future. Sadie I see and as I see. Yen na free adwe ma won. No mo nyane mfemko. Se wo pepa se wo pese wonya good elections in Ghana there. Boa. Na easy and NIA emerge. Na so emerge data no. Nobody can come and tell me akwala o register. What is 60 and I say what is 50. When the actual part the database is showing say akwala na 18.
Okay. Me that say. Your Excellency, if you do no share get daily graphic anymore say the use of Ghana card for voting, NIA EC system integration on course, Professor Atifa. Who say integration, you know, ebeboa ma say the on aboka no. Ama adwunum na aye obi say we awiam no ebi free wako. Me bisa we esan say answer na NIA for be sha say ye umadwuma no. Ebi no mo eka fa ho say yi sipeso mu use Ghana card no. ene omo eyo benya no data no no mu yusu na de hwe abato ne ma obi ka say ebe ma abato no niam bia ko beba mu ama yisi be ka se da bi enya de bia on be based on that no de aye afi integration akokoba afi omo so mo ye na ejina so e de aye se de Professor Tifaka no o say it will be a tragedy say yusu Ghana card Ghana card no ene yisi system na fa nto aba would you say ye drum pempen so a ye drum betumi aye pe ye network system mpo e wo ne ma hodo bi ho
well eja kwabena me dase Sidama Carlos Lekan said the bia kede yen ready a you when I be ready.
Okay.
I remember in 2013 to 2015 you see Accra data center more secret corner.
Yes.
Because the whole world one data center most of them was South Africa. South Africa.
Yeah.
America food data now it was Singapore. So I think we decided as a country that we should also have our own data center. Now you create a government platform on it. Therefore, obiara edze yimpano some the human that is data of anybody. You should register. O send there. Snake for own biometrics. Police for CID own biometrics. NIA for will be several biometric na mo oya me yo in there all these individual biometrics you discuss here yo why is some buyer registration sikapum no that man you why NIA also buyer registration no discuss so 2013 2015 that was the adrena obey so when there one fa from them IT when just there aye biala that is why we laid fiber optics 800 kilometers across the country. Fiber optics around the country so that at any point in time biara we be in our applications.
Okay.
The application would depend on the system. Now in 2013-2014 we were issued with Ghana card Sekaya.
Yeah.
Ghana card.
Yes.
The NIA issued Ghana card.
Yeah.
But unfortunately there was a change of government. Then they decided to issue ECOWAS card. You know, I'm still wondering why the law that brought that, Ghana card, in the definitions, the interpretation section, it doesn't say that ECOWAS card means Ghana card. But we are being issued with ECOWAS card. All right. Now, the funding of it became also an issue. You remember your brother Kennedy Japan was saying that, what Kennedy Atifo was requesting could be done.
$1.2 billion.
Yes. He said the Missy Kenya Nara. Now, the idea in 2013 also in there, say, everywhere a child will be born, the birth and death registry should be there.
Yeah.
So we started equipping the birth and death registry. Then, so what will pay? Wherever, Bibia will be a Sankano, September West to Sir Apenyo. Wherever you'll be born in, at least a vocal wing.
Yes.
Echo wing, or Bemo, so one farm or midwife for Hana, a beco wing. No one more card of crope, number crope. That card will represent you in whatever you do.
Everything.
And what Yakwabuchi, Yaki Penka Cracker, Obina card, Nayaji, near Social Security, na Aji, and the Kobo by Deka Cracker. But so what you there on your card, I know is a better prison. This is where every country is heading towards. Now, may there every 4 years, you see, or the years come or your registration. Or your waste of money. Or your waste of money. I am not sure that 4 years ahead, the Ghana card. The Ghana card is useful because some Moko police station, Mokotuaba, na wash a meeting work. I must present my Ghana card there. Look, I mean something yali. My Ghana card. You know, even the recent NDC elections, everybody who voted in showed his Ghana card.
Underlined.
Everybody that voted.
Repeating my mind.
I was in charge of Tama.
Oh,
you know, I was in charge of Greater Accra, but we at Tama Stadium. We insisted that Obiara, what be identified must come with a certain identity card. You know, either the NDC card or the the Ghana ID card. Most people did not use the NDC card because some of them, but everybody used the Ghana card.
It's a very sound revelation. I'm grateful.
Emphasizing that this country does not have the money to abuse with the frequent registration. Now, there are so many databases for Ghana. All we require is synchronization.
Daily graphic.
It's not going to change synchronization.
Yeah.
Selective will be, EU will be, EU will be. It just takes one interface.
Yes, to put them together.
To put all of them together.
National health insurance.
So for example, you go to the bank at Yangpala. You don't need anything. All they need to do is to punch your Ghana card number and your details will be there. If you go to the American embassy, I think I took my first visa around 2005. Today, if I go there and I punch my name, you know, so this is where we anticipated. Now, you die politics to do. Into one has not cow. All we needed to do as a country in there, this is the direction we are going. From today, Abufo Wunibiara should be issued with Ghana card. What driving license is Ghana card. What voter ID card, Ghana card. And then say, what Ghana card and what that show number plate. It's American insurance in here or that can or show number plate. Into police in offer application also Kai one of that for them as well from Jacob and can Bernard Bona. You know, these are systems are of money open, but unfortunately, we don't do stakeholder consultation enough. And even when we do stakeholder consultation now, we are politically biased. It's Oma Yunhu Aza or what I was believing there, can I tell for Baka Damasemi? Stakeholders, our Ghana, NDC, MPP, and then some other institutions that we use database like the banks and other things, so that all of them will be ready at the time. It's a good thing to use the Ghana card as a means of identifying people is a Ghana thing. But the problem is not with the Ghana card itself. The problem is how to acquire the Ghana card. Say, as a the Ghana card, and they be using that to about 2024. Mifi Amafukuma another and paying my best line 3 days. Miss Ghana card. Yakatina Elwak. You saw an old lady. Very soon. The Wabetina Elwak bear 5 days. Nisan can the Ghana card. You know, when a state decides to do something, the state should facilitate. Ama Obiara Kenya na a friend of Boko or Nesaka. Why can't the Ghana card, if you are going to use it now, we establish district branches? Because every day, Biala, a new Ghanaian is born. Every day. It is a warm Mukrasa, Mamma Mokotakrada, no Maka Ghana card. It's for me forever. Now, you avoid because of political reasons. Chinese will be born Ghana card.
Foreigners, why are foreigners?
Foreigners also want to
foreign.
The okay, if you are a foreigner, or your Ghanaian, and so no, or you know, so a Ghanaian, and no quite a Ghana, and I for office, yes, teach you be no pra.
I Missy, you won't call for 1 year Ghana food. Ghana card.
And you're foreign. One short of foreign. Debbie. I know why Ghana needs.
Immigration when database. If it's synchronized with EC, it's synchronized with the police, it's synchronized with the NIA. Enjoy that. So, all by our Jacob, now, by a person, Jacob, now, Mammy, no, you're gonna papa if you a Burkina, and register as Ghanaian. You know, so yes, many in obey. Fortunately, the fiber optics now, in 2013 to 2015 is still there. I hope that time we buy the from Ghana card to ECOWAS card, the database was there. the database now you gather first. No. So that should have been the basic fundamental data you had started.
Yeah.
And so I hear Ghana card that only be no. Yeah, your database one. We needn't go and queue for the new Ghana card. I want to admit that Ken not a Forata, Ken the other one.
Atefua, yeah.
Is on the right path.
Yeah.
When he was not ready, he was warning us. Okay, the tango between only the Eslausu.
Yeah.
Yes. When he was not ready, he said, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
But now if he's ready, and then we can prove his readiness. Yet okay, he can prove his readiness there. Oh, 70 million people in. 10 million of them were Ghanaian voters. Right? Registered voters. Because you know was voting. 10 million were Ghanaian voters. Into ahin no obosun ayede soda. Gibenya the average ultimate number ayede voting now. Then we encourage him to do that. That's the better way of spending money. Rather than today, as a city, as a pensioner, SNET has a friend and on your Ghana card was synchronized. It's my Ghana card number never use as SNET pension. Because now you cannot be a pensioner without the Ghana card. And that's the way to go.
Okay.
But the NIA should also make sure that they have given people the opportunity to register. Now, so machines are non-sign, you're tough from one. One staff in the one door, young employee being come. Now, yeah, but I support that move.
Okay. Yeah, that's the papa. Or no, so say or support that move. No, I did be to me a boy, Pama about to announce she said, many now, so it's me according to I joined to a training. But or can send be, Ben, I didn't imagine stakeholders, I come once them say. Those stakeholders, you know. I know almost share to a tragedy. You say about to ye can't the betumi amasum dia papa e abato. Enti ye can't major stakeholders e wo NIA4 NIC4 enkomodie ne adwontoato yimu a the political parties should at least be involved. Say monso monfo madwen kyeremra monfo mususu yemra na fe yenka mum na yenkonko yenim. Enti ne say wate ho. Are you looking forward? So, inviting all the political parties, you know. Now, I join to no aye deep. I am going to say, be better nature union say, Moya no craman for me. What next action? I say, NIA, any easy food to send a bayan concoba say, be benyard so be pursued no can be so.
Medasi bebre, Sema me pese menka and Shasia. And it's about 30% of national service. Prospective national service persons, particularly in the northern region, as we speak, are not able to enroll into the scheme if they have not been issued with their national ID cards. Ghana cards. So, NIPA Omwewe Omosku, they are supposed to do national service. But to use their Ghana card to confirm, they have not been issued. The Ghana card in the northern region has not got the resources to be able to print out the cards for these people so that they can register for their national service. And a national service, so those people are still running around. They cannot go into the system to get registered. Nase unim sansemi. Na o sorry anopai na utie news na uhwe newspapers na Professor Atefa ka kire yen say they are ready. How are you ready when just national service personnel cannot get their cards to be able to do their national service? So I am a little taken aback. As for the need for a Ghana card or a national ID card of some sort, Obi ankasa enye. Obi ankasa enye. And I'm not sure that any one person has come to say, ye nyina ya lamented. Say, you were a plethora of cards. In fact, when the PNC proposed the national health insurance away from the cash and carry, you can say embedded in your national health insurance card, there will be a micro SIM. Some micro SIM no will contain the basic health information of every person. If you have any condition, it will be included in your health insurance card. Or blood group and many other things will be there.
System,
as soon as the card picks, they will know. Say, oh, this person is suffering from this condition. These are allergies. Anyway, the doctor is already in a position to do that. Okay. As long as the national health insurance that was the system. Unfortunately, we could not do that. So see here, the Ghana card and the Ghana card captures just vital information. It doesn't include health information though. But it is possible, say, we can find a way, yes, synchronize the Ghana card, any national health insurance, we should find a way, say, oh, they call. Then your basic health information, and also by cost. And why? This is not difficult. I was here. Now, I couldn't find my health insurance, the card. Until me frère, Madame Fobi, our national health insurance, I say, oh, send me my Ghana card number. I should just use it. And I said, no, I have not done any linking. I say I should. Until me found my Ghana card, no, I was able to renew my national health insurance. So the National Health Insurance Authority linked up with the Ghana card administration, and they did this without even my knowledge. I went to my bank to do some transaction. Meko drew her. As soon as I put my bank details, my national health, my Ghana card information came. The banks have been able to link up with the National Health Insurance Authority without any problem.
NIA.
Yeah. Me know Ekase Senate. They have done a similar thing, and I think that DVLA have also done it. How come that the telecommunications, we are told that we have to go and stand in queue to do re-registration? And when you sit down, you cannot understand. Because every other institution has been able to link up with the National Identification Authority. No, my yeah.
It is a sober call no crano. You
don't go anywhere. No. They just put your name. Uchro Bernard, Ambataya Lamona. The details come. They know how to link it. Your tax system, your friend saying, is linked to. Sometimes, Carlos, when we are talking about some of these things, now we come here and some of you want to justify the ills in the system. And
then I don't know why I
No, me do what? When you are talking about the ills in the system, no person stop. Me stop. Whoa. Syria demonstrator.
Syria demonstrator. So I'm still a midget as far as demonstration is concerned. Ambassador say, okay, Copenhagen and London, Munina Akufado Kohoko demonstration against Rollins. So open demonstrations, the King Kong is Akufado and Yamen. Into yeah, Kase. Same registration in way, Carlos is here and justify. That is what I'm talking about. But there is evidence. Say the Ghana card issuing authority and all the institutions could just sit down and do this synchronization without even our knowledge. Without our knowledge, maybe be smooth.
As soon as you plug in, Bernard Nidia or other institutions in Alabama together.
I delete the earlier one. That's all. Because Kukakra Germany. As soon as you enter Germany, when you say, if you don't register to have a place of your residence, you cannot even buy a SIM card.
Yes. You can't even buy a ticket.
You can't buy a SIM card. You can't open a bank account.
No. In Dubai, if you don't have a card, you can't.
You understand? You can't do anything. Now, Ukochro Udino, Uye registration, you pay. Oko shop crampo, as soon as you mention your name, they will tell you, oh, Oteha. They will tell you the location of your place. Why? Is that difficult to do?
No.
So it is not anything In fact, the Biameka say a rocket science grandpa North Korea or much rocket science was. You bet me perform on my betrayal. So the only difficulty I have, it's not up to 3 months. Ken Atefua, when the EC asked them, said they should speed up no multi-year registration. Ken Atefua came and condemned the issue, said they are not working with the timelines of the EC. And yes, sir, the same person. Eka said they are not working, so the EC cannot. Otherwise, the EC should bring the money. So at that time, just about 2 months ago, you don't have the money to carry out this exercise. Now, see, you are in a position. Synchronizing the existing data is not a problem. But capturing the new ones, after all, I am not so sure that Ghana card will become a new your friend saying, voter card. I am not sure, because the EC must necessarily extract from the NIA data, NIPANA, they are qualified to be in the voters register. Because there will be so many people on the voters register. Finally, Ghana for the, who is a Ghanaian? No? It is well documented. Ye wo nipa omon se Ghana for. Omon se me, omon se ambassador, omon se Nana Otumrika. Ba omon ye Ghana for. We have Indians who are Ghanaians. We have Lebanese who are Ghanaians. We have people of varied origins. In fact, we have people who are Nigerians and yet they are Ghanaians. Ambassador?
Oh, sure.
Town.
By registration.
And yes, by registration. Even before Ghana was birthed, no more. They still know that they are Yoruba, they are Igbos and what have you. But they are Ghanaians.
I know.
And you were Fulani. Omo ya Ghana for.
I know. And they been wa. Said ya wuken nyina ye be wo no ha na nanom nyina wa ha nti eden ya
o Ghana ni nti sometimes
e binum so ho binum no ofi o man fufuru bi so ba na be so miensa na afa mfi mienu mfi miensa
check your constitution o I think 662 citizenship check or see if any of your parents underline any of your parents or grandparents is or was a Ghanaian, you are a Ghanaian. Intimi nana or a Ghanaian.
Obi so ni sa na ni sa yi ni bia no e bi ni ho kora na e bi
on. Dabi o, ma menka bi nkyerɛ o. Oko Upper West region, I'm sure nipa omo tie me. Ye wo a Fulani man. In fact, two of them, Korka and Jagaji. They have stayed in Upper West, in fact, before my grandfather. Otiasie. They have married from that place and their children have all grown.
They're Ghanaians.
They married to Ghanaians.
In fact, they were here before independence, so they were Ghanaians.
Automatically
they were Ghanaians. Number two, they have even married to Ghanaians and they have integrated in the system. So they have not even gone to do formal, your friend is saying, naturalization, but they were here. Nase owoni nana ewo Mali, nani nana ba, no say me nana no ya Ghanaian, inti me so me ya Ghanaian. How do you say onya Ghanaian? So that is the point that
ebinu was said ya wo kan nyina no eye nokore. Obi so wo ho a saa asema o kan nokora no. Ono ne bibia enye obia obabia no so baby no obewura ha because na make us say oko NIF officer omo say ebinum yesa ba omo ba system no mu a omo bo kpakpakpa na no mu say asema senti saa enti ebinu e ma akora ka ho
ma menchero when we were doing IPRAN you could do takradi
okay
papa bia oka say ne grandfather or no say the grandfather ya won wa Ghana ha ni din di Jiara yoti ase ni din di Jiara nti okwa akochiro ni din no omo se onya Ghana ni
well you see
but no ye fantini or ye fantini and
onya guarantees
oh why
it doesn't need
everybody doesn't need any guarantee. He's a Ghanaian.
all that the girl person registering should have asked that, where were you or your great grandfather when
He's a Ghanaian.
independence declaration was made?
Carlos,
But alternatively,
Carlos, you have lived in Ashanti region. You have lived in Ashanti region. Oko Alaba. Na obi kase ni din di Yakubu, and they spell it in the French way. One show you a ni din. These are the challenges we face. And so I want us to take a sober reflection of the true Ghanaian who is a citizen of Ghana. I'm sure some of these petty quarrels that we suffer in registration,
Okay.
Ghana card,
Okay.
I think that it can be used as our symbol of identity, but the integration too can be done seamlessly without.
Okay.
The final point, and they say, Professor Ken Atefua, this issue about EC, the EC knows the people that they have to discuss with, and we will be on the same page that we need a common card to be able to facilitate these processes. And when we agree that the system is said that, but sitting here today, the people of Sankana, about 80% of us are not registered on the Ghana card. Now, them say we are going to use Ghana card to do a voting. When I know that my voter population in that place cannot match.
They need
You see,
work on that.
as a country, we are wasting money. Let me repeat. When with the statistical services, why house to house census. That census contains more information about everybody. Why are we not linking that?
The past 3 censuses, Ambassador, I've never been counted.
Yeah, but in any case,
I have never
every
been
situation there
counted.
is an exception.
Census,
But what I'm calling for, before we implement
Carlos,
this,
I don't know whether they met you, but me,
before they
don't
implement
meet
this,
me.
there should be serious effort at this
When
the synchronization
nobody's there.
of the statistical services,
Okay, we could do Sankana.
SNIT, MTTU. MTTU, they have a lot of data. DVLA, even the courts.
So which one are you capturing?
You should synchronize all databases
and I'm not there.
and call it a national database, which should be managed by NIE. So EC will not again issue ID cards.
Okay.
EC will not register anybody. I follow what I'm saying. So it's the 18 now.
Automatically, no.
It comes out.
Okay.
On a daily basis, Motu Nama consider Sankana Sama working. If we be branch or the people just have to walk in and register for their Ghana card. Actually, by tomorrow morning, you should get it. It's technology. Okay. It's not rocket science.
Okay. But that's it. Where the young share your over 20 minutes be 15 minutes be. Tam kopa. But na me for Ghana card na hu hia pa. Your man no chichire nti na hu be hia na. Ye hwe. O work kunfurata so very very sorry. I'm truly sorry. Send me we share today the workout na. Edin ba ko de ba no say wanfa nabo kanfurata edin ama. Din ayinimu no wanfa ma na mo no o say I'm truly sorry. Kenneth Nana ya kuntun kunukun oforiata. And said wakan or put this people and the by na be person make asa. Yehwe sa our committee okọ gina animu okọ manimu wakasa akanse ma do bebre. So one mismanage or minor sika no. And contingency vote no ko mu parliament approve 400 million Ghana cedis. Say wo monfa obetumi da aboman ho bra o kwan bi so. It's one of the newspapers so sika no na. Or say National Cathedral no. Says canon do shame so long as parliament approve sa 400 million nko ade and na parliament approve sika no a ede ko wura cathedral no mu. Nso obi kasa wa first ka bi every be a parliament approve enya no kore. Can that be the case? Because what's here woman in Adriana? Almost a wabra, my penica so be cathedral. No, Satan no onunya for Canufurata, yang and pound cross or by finance minister. Ain't it about the sign of all of a sudden? The Amampeni candidate and son or by finance minister. No, which we did the work at that no so, a be easy castle of Quaco room. Honorable Sana Netie, who sounds all parliament in tea.
You okay? And say, Bema dear, I dear man, we Bema and say, why Bonnie and us, why you be not made German? I say, I dear my idea, Mum Fenchel. Now, we start from that premise.
Or bad, yeah, okay,
Ama, and Monyam be Sebeta Frache Abba, ne, and I said, New Ma. Da anketusia ma ednuko kujina sa censorship ya ene NDC for no ayemo mwanga so mani maguasia ense mo amde ko nyina se mo nyina so bia
woni maguasia
lawyer fache ambassador because me no me no ye kwahwia ye kana say baby wa ebunisa oh the fact of the matter is say ukaya yen majority for no ye ba out because yen nyina NDC for na chi e censorship. Why? Because we knew, say, not only they were only coming with diabolical intentions and employed to just either disgrace Kalofurata or bring down the MPP party. We saw through this, yes. Now, so one can say, and I'm glad to say, over here in live telecast, Obi Hunu near Kukusi. Questions won't be say, Kwedu the born in Omuni. And in fact, it has even been revealed say and many be on the born kwedu no now one kasanga so to no MPs na kasa no ma appropriate e budget mu da amani pa ko nje ede na would be sad dan one kasa man no kwan so nkonko ye no esa be born kwedu so enti already now just say they even made the man popular ama say ni friends say popularity no e cost so much say and this for now on born sa kwedu me no eguasi. And for me, I think that is why yeah, catch on say if ye tie ye man for a form. Na ya yo mapedia mon say mon kanche president say Kenufurata on done any kakra na ye mo bimra no bin so fa ani wade semra. We have a way to go about it and we have a way to do it. But mo ye go DNDC achi.
Na say NDC for so the omode ba ye so ama ankasa dia wo pa pe wasama wo kan say ama wo manimu kuragwasa ama onua for Kenufurata the popularity ehwira kosoro no sanka mo fom de na ama pe wasama kan no ankasa popularity ne sent to me ankasa secondly so mo samo mo kan nyina so no kan ko bi ni mu a aka adenti no say oh sorry
oh sorry no one kind story no better than your case oh sorry o si we are nyina yedin we are say bibia ko reverse bioma enye yi na ama Ghana edin mo yedin Ghana boy ya we no you sorry say no ma yesa enyo no Kenufurata na ma na badesa enye president Kufuor na ma na badesa e we are nyina ma na badesa but even as much as say yegitumu as a party as much as yegitumu as Ghana for say ni oka na no kre no aba apologize yaji atumu so there's something in change, there's development in change. Say what two ways Sabita Frache Kobra
yeah
Edwa we dey wonko na otra konya we ya betra ho na no kura na tike su betra ho bi cratch for bibiri nipa bibiri betra ho bi enti ese nei una otro na ze we na se omode mbo no o yire ho de enso ni se ni omanfo na we se be so ni ne ka se wo na de bu ka wo kwabla ba de mo fa ya amra and I want to hear mo fa asomra. It doesn't change anything because Sabita Frache say all the knowledge of finance will not dream and an no trial for 6 years. Near who send you men kuyi, near a different idea be about the acronym. Well, maybe some question. And then transit as a country. Na economy, whose economy jigu say. Yen any tria. Time one credit agencies downgrade lenders because of my escape ye preparation ben ye to or say you be man for crack to say there was no restrictions, there was no announcement, there was nothing to even give hope to the traders. They say as some ben to the moment aboso na ye nyina ye fem go do say na mum say any and epese and na me no ka say neighboring countries bi ho no ye boye nche ha omon sori wo Ghana ha Sabita Frache on collection $1 e de ko mukuru ana na say prince o man ya Sabita Frache ye nya ye ntwa dollar ana ye num say investors e dia begu Ghana han mu bibre nyina no o profit nyina no 100% retention o between on profit ya kwabrochire ya banya citizens or pesa dollar no no ko nya sa wadada wo Koko fan trouble to some romantic company. I no catch them so bad, profit 100% retention. Or you see no the year they on venue. So I be MTN wa. Na say afia so na profit 100 million Ghana cedis. That's also the kwa. Who president now say who government so when nya dollar na manava nkwa. What that? Me can so Ghana ha $100 to credit. Ye nya the cedis. Nso we so success SK dollar no de ko. Enti ya buy study say making sure the investors say ya boss one ba krom ha no. Ye support one amomet mienya omo profit in the akoba. How do we do that? Na say do pempenso bi na say dollar dey ni ho because of all sa problems here nya. As the restrictions ba. As the economic planners no extra no mka say na AC or china AC ade che bi a British Airways for sika ye the cities the ticket and so as some of the pounds na mo de ko ye ni pounds are 200 million na as some of the ko this year nya ni na mamo and they will move 50 I negotiation sit down with them discuss and you make sure at least at every point of the time no a certain amount of forex is leaving your economy which is calculated which is regulated see anya ne sane eja ne tra say ya and as be this speed as we be entering enya ko be adventure there are no restrictions and we don't have any hope we don't know where we are heading to
now what did that then you nim say we wo ho e betum do how abre yen
say no na yen MP say your parliament your constituents a wo to abama wo de ho tra ho no e ka kire say asem a ye hunu ni we de ye hunu bi da e dum ko ka kire man man say on say sa economic plan say kakra no from na e say e be yi a any be bi giren enti yan kan share this for say o may be moye
na omo so nya Ghana fo
so my omo de na omo ko do mani wasi
so omo ya Ghana fo anya ade korona na munyina moka and this for say o ka pese beba o ka pese ye ko kumase me obi so ba fa bus obi so fa plane destination no e kumase me ba
okay
obi fa plane kumase Accra kumase flight obi so ba fa bus Accra kumase bus destination no e kumase eti and this for say okwan pese e fa so ma owura kan furata e ni free ho ni moso mo se won free ho eti ni nyina akwa say won free ho eti okwa obi abafa so obi free ho ne de the end result no say won free ho eti so ka say wo mo anka wonni wo machi bio a mo ni wo machi ene wo mo nkonkoya na wo free ho no better na why
kwabra me to say up to a certain extent and what you are is asabana wo kan ne kwam but the fact of the matter is ye ntwantro antu obi so emfin godi ho fi
okay
yes sister beta fraje wo di kokroboti kwayi a ye de so
de ja kwan
eni bi na ato won eye den na akoko kunua asem ede to papa no say bia wayesi ana wayesi wonim say woni paper to prove he who alleges
must prove
na
someone for report on mind how do you know say bia report no
oh na e bo hwe bi
me say so long as I report on my any there seem to be justifies and they seem to become conclusion say body be any no
okay say I report na me had me masam na make
okay
do the fancy me masam make
okay
kakra me hu TV so any minimum no minimum say no minimum nyina so bi on kwa yes papa no sa e diabolic say ku anu be so good hu fi keke yen adwe say ku kanu furata hu fi say beta frata onye yen bone ana say yentumi ntunu nhye bas na say and I will go through the dirty water.
That's more uncover and says one qua budget no and yet don't be a hoshe.
And no, you're different matter.
And was in Biano.
I don't know what I say. Then was
opening 15 minutes is so funny.
There be said we have the time Akarina. David, we have the time Akarina. What I mean, what was the question? The point is say, yeah, dear, no, and yes, and this for you. Yeah, the MSC, yes, on crack. One moment, what form, and I did crab and see and fenco. Says so they for also yes what we was so from what the ecoso what in growth worker so almost samba be catch and say yeah the kind say samboa and the one samba here who are we
I don't just send this phone the and one crop and catch oh
crop and catch and many be support us
but that's on about California
no then we are saying no money no
His Excellency is it true say this for no guase ben somewhere cause we how so just to say oh sorry we share one of the newspapers now I say omo kan say omutu no fontie
eja kwabna
yes sir
send this fu wonyim guase dem ori kenya na ka na ye je na etua na ka wa mini hinin na etua ka wona send this fu madam ori kenya wogu onyim ase na sika 100 million na wode koto offshore account na wode kai offshore company Sikana wadaba. Carlos.
Wasn't any proof in that one?
Carlos. in the year Ghana, hey, it will be in the best interest of politicians. There, ye bejai NDC NPP equalization. Because I have some about you and that current. Yen to man can work here. Obia, once you any cocoa.
Yes, sir.
Once you about to roadside that, on your column from cotton cocoa. And this winning gas of an na aza oyam yaw is the use of traditional rulers in politics.
How?
I mean, when William's case came, Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo was in the voter region, telling them the voter regional chiefs, what this year now, ASN. He said it. Yes.
I will prove that.
Oh, master, at my age, means that could be some more.
But man can't read them.
Okay. I could Google boom. Now it is becoming a fashion. Say, Obi wa appoint in the minister pay. And now, Kroma Hemfu. Waba, we supporting for a friend Danny.
Mama Mura na.
Mura. What can they? And Crawford, what I have for what can they? Which young Crawford, what are they? Are they saying that it is so super there? Carlos Ahenkra, you are grown enough. Central region, we used to have northerners who were ministers, Canada, Dawuni, and the rest.
Only say a military.
And in central region, two ministers, Minila and Dawuni, are the best regional ministers we have had. You know, what I'm driving at is this parochial tribalism. Is that what we want? Is that what we want? I want Kalasanyinka to come and sit before the committee as an individual Ghanaian. He's being appointed because of his competency, not because he's from a tribe. Only Yandeo. And that's a better say. And that's what that's a better say. Missy, I am full of Fiki Bettina, a Kuntunkrin, what I had.
And then I only Kenya, my pedicine. My
mom can my camps in the Tassie.
Oh, Ambassador Yali.
Oh, Chief. On money, may you during. Sectionalism, very important, unto me saving him. Tribalism, unto me saving him. What we are here, we be able to do petrol, yeah, over diesel over 100 cedis. Over 100 cedis. Per gallon. This is where we are. Now, I am for you, I am here, World Cup here to win. After the work of the IMF, what next? IMF, woman is getting into a corner. When IMF give you the credibility you want, that, so you want credibility to go and borrow more. That many bit ya. That many bit you them scan. Said the bank for Kano what's your first letter, second letter, no one can someone. Man get away through. They are looking for your assets. And you understand what I'm saying? They will come hitting us at big time. You know what has happened in Kenya? Chinese who confiscate one asset. Carlos, we must be worried. There, Muji Henebo do the me.
Hey, you know, could do them.
Every child COVID is coming down. Every child COVID is can a rabbi better TV also 150,000. Which what is can I just cover that Mr. video be Obini Dema is a K Akasi what I am power what I do. What I am power what I do. Togo. I just cover that. It's a new video could be taxis you are one cheska tax in oil banker. So if you spend money those that way, that's a book. We able to ya. Everybody, and this for you, we all have our views about what happened with the censorship voting. We all have our views, but when you present evidence, is the evidence, what we are doing now with that judge in Pakron, Anam Bobia. On the committee, I must be frank to tell you that Katie Hammond was a problem to the committee.
Oh, really?
He was a problem to the committee. He was a co-chairman and was not the only chairman. Why would you stop another member of parliament from speaking? And you know his encounter with Okujato Abrakwa.
Yes.
See, when you do, we need leadership. It's not what we need. Is that not what we need? Togetherness, unity. And then you are sitting here when you are calling for unity at the same time saying then this way it's for me.
Okay.
Whether the committee did what or not is not important. What is important to me is how we are going to pay our debt.
And then yes, no, the kura no. Bernard, yeah, time cross so we are.
Me buy I'll be some say to say me say na ken ofurata.
So kromashi.
Krondi aso.
And enche bia.
Minyano.
Enche bia.
Serious.
Na me see me pata bi e wo fom.
Be serious.
Na a bag of cement was 35 cedis.
Intini okano.
Me see na me see me pata.
The bags of cement were 35 cedis.
35 cedis.
Okay.
E wo fom.
Okay. Yeah, bring it to o kasa mem.
Oh, yeah, farmhouse.
Okay.
O kasa mem fi no ate.
35 cedis. And ne is 100 Ghana cedis.
One bag of cement.
One bag of cement. And una me call asori bi. And almost see omo ba be see asori dan. Until me promise you omo some bag of cement. At the time it was 35 Ghana cedis. I promised them 100 bags.
100 bags. Wow.
At 35 cedis. And then one bag is 100 Ghana cedis. And I just don't know whether I should go and tell them that me promise you, no, now you're 35 Ghana cedis in tea. I should give you 35 Ghana cedis. That is the economy that we find ourselves. How can that bring shame to the opposition?
Essential.
Me know Eka say a gallon of petrol just in 2016 was about 14 Ghana cedis. And now a gallon of petrol is 100 Ghana cedis.
Abafom.
Petrol is more expensive than minimum
I'm saying
wage.
that. Me know Eka say minimum wage. Minimum wage in 2022 is 13.53. In 2023, about 14.88. But a loaf of bread, now I'm here ton of 4 cedis, 5 cedis. No? Sisia, that loaf of bread, minimum, obanyano 18 cedis.
15, 10, 6.
What I say? Obanyano, me say, nianana here ton 4, 5 cedis. No? You get the same loaf of bread, 18 cedis.
Hey, and now the baby almost on an idea would go to there.
That just on the way, your friends say Highway Junction, baby, I'm a metom.
Okay.
One that we used to buy 4 or 5 cedis, it's now 18 cedis. Next, they say offer a minimum wage even in 2023.
Want to talk bread?
Bread back for the day.
That is the mess that we find ourselves in. Yeah, Casano, Minia Carlos, and a Kalokin. A dollar at the beginning of the year was 5.4.
6 point something.
Cecia,
6.2.
may say 5.4.
Oh, 6.2.
Okay, 6.2. Cecia, it's 14.
No, yeah,
And now, business, I conform. Into Nipa or businesses, the businesses have
a lot of money.
That was not the promise of President Akufo-Addo and Ken Ofori-Atta to the people of Ghana. What are you sorry for? What are you sorry for? Sure.
So we were expecting him so cancel and resign.
Dabio, what are you sorry for? You have messed up with your lack of foresight. Banking sector collapse. You spend so much money to collapse banks than you could resuscitate them.
Importation of rice and other things.
What you say? Now you messed up the economy. Anytime a Ghana epe busiano, na obusia ye. Because data bank, enterprise insurance, they are milking the state. Sesiano tie.
Or say antisa.
Sesiano tie. Go and check government vehicles and assets.
Insurance.
They are no more registered by the state insurance.
Yes.
That has been hived off into enterprise insurance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
And you say me bisao.
Maybe so.
I'm telling you.
I mean, maybe so.
So that is the state that we find ourselves.
That's right.
Greediness of our minister. And idea besi baby yes.
Is it that greedy? And I say, we are say
that be greediness.
We are say a global pandemic.
One I said the mad movie had
Global pandemic says that take off businesses from the state insurance and give it to your company.
Enterprise company.
How is that a global?
There is some more kind of
how is that a global phenomenon?
Oh, okay.
That is why it's so sickening. Say, oh sorry, no, I must say global pandemic. We agree that exogenous factors have their role and on the shocks of our economy.
Also, on messing the economy up.
No, when I
protecting public purse.
When I mess
on use scanning recklessly.
When I mess
into a global pandemic.
So until the global pandemic stops, we are not going to be governed.
Ambassador, Mr. Bebia, Ken. In the midst of all this, Ken came out to even disagree with President Akufo-Addo on applying the Anas principle. Say the Anas principle was applied and Charles Edu-Buahini was asked to leave post. Ken Ofori-Atta said, Dabio, ni papa was the one who broke the culture of silence. Indeed. When President Liman and co were talking and speaking and not running away, when Adu-Buahini delivered his speech, he ran out of the country. You are coming to tell us that because somebody's father spoke and even ran away from the country, the person is allowed to cause a mess.
That's also a witch hunting. Witch hunting.
The witch hunting and Emma Carlos. Okay, say Ken Ofori-Atta should not present a budget to Nana.
Okay.
Are you a witch hunter?
Are you
a witch hunter? Is Apia Kubi a witch hunter?
Dr. Kwesiboche.
Is Patrick Buama a wich hunter?
Okay.
I think that Ken Ofori-Atta has been a monumental disaster
Serious.
on this economy. But finally, Professor Kwesiboche,
yes,
over the weekend,
30 seconds.
Mate say, Nenyami Afreno. Part of the problems we face is emanating from the structural adjustment programs now, where state assets were being asked to be sold. Professor Kwesiboche, on hindsight, will tell you that we should not have gone there. And I'm happy. Say, reflecting, he noticed that some of the policies they took affected the progress of Ghana. Okay. A fine gentleman, brilliant in all standards. He spoke my language. He spoke Ghana, he spoke Hausa. Yeah. I mean, he was multi-talented. Yes. And I think that at a time when Ghana's economy is in tatters, Ken Ofori-Atta and co should have been consulting such brains. Unfortunately, and you want
to say Ambassador Krastati and Ambassador was very close to this.
Yeah, no.
Now, minimum from revolution time.
No, trying to say we are not or the also.
Well, but I mean, let's call a speed a speed. Menya sure say Ubia or Ghana Hanua. Papai Sebeta Fracture, ne wu enyanya. Even President Krapo has come out to mourn with the fine gentleman. Or a very pragmatic and very open, forthright. Being so wet. No, as politician, die-hard politician, who say to Tumakase Ifitano or Nibi. And I think that his legacy will live on forever. Honestly speaking, I respect him. Sure. I love my hat up to him.
Sure.
Well, I worked with Professor Kwesi Bochwe
Many years.
many years. You know, tell my war revolution and changing to this market economy was his brainchild. Many of us did not agree with him at that time, but we saw that the economy and the AI between, there was nothing else we could do. You know, Osajifu built a lot of factories, but they were using Romanian technology. And after the collapse of the Soviet Union, spare parts were not coming. You know, and again, the raw socialist concept. Now we are a social democracy. The raw socialist concept had faded a little. So he led the modernization of the NDC, and by modernized Ghana's economy. So we have lost, like Bernard is saying. I've met him in recent times. He was busily working with government officials there. I mean, these people, they talk together. Kwame Pianin, Kwesi Bochwe and the rest.
He's always been around.
I find a national agent, a national agent, a national agent on consult to be. But they talk. They talk a lot, you know. And Kwesi Bochwe was that passionate there. Obotum na waboma yen economy me dream as a now how free. So I am broken.
As well comfort also the comfort.
Yeah, but also on consult so no kan ye. But now His Excellency Sampiyale made us papa and I feel Honorable Karasayan Kramedasi containers were being the woman about fishing about credit. But I'm on also with us. And to be sure, never come to the requestable a pumps card. Was a program of action to mitigate the social cost of adjustment. Make hyper papa. You sure the national and the work idea. And quantum your baby, Bama baby, I'm meaning and I'm joy, no, Yeninaso, the infant manama or man to me calling him. I will from Madame Sipi, say, when you are by me, dear Jacob, Honya, the Mochina, at Nsroma Baba, Yakramo.